How's it going, folks? So I'm super stoked here today. Been waiting a while for this one here because they've been teasing it on their social media for quite some time. It's another new single by the band Xandria. The name of the song is "You Will Never Be Our God," and it is featuring the mighty Ralf Scheepers. How cool is that? My man Ralph is in high demand these days. I tell you what, but hey, the more songs he sings on, the merrier we all are. His hard work um, is for all of our benefit, if you will. So, hey, you know, he can sing on whatever he wants to sing on, and I'll be stoked to listen to it. But him, guest vocalist for an Xandria song, now that sounds like it's gonna be a winner, and I can't wait. So let's just give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow, holy moly! It was like an onslaught, both audio wise and visually. Whew, man, that one sure packed a punch. Quite the music video. I love their setup. Their like stage portion. Because the video was cool, showing different clips and stuff. It's kind of like Fahrenheit 451 or whatnot, where they're burning the books and or taking away everything that gives some sort of free thought or what have you. Um, I don't know why this popped in my head, but just seeing that like dystopian kind of future where they want conformity and all that kind of stuff. It always makes me think of the movie Equilibrium with Christian Bale. It was an early one for him, and it had Sean Bean in there and Taye Diggs. But it went kind of under the radar. This was back in like the early 2000s. I believe it came out like the same time as The Matrix. So what was that, 90? Actually, I guess it was like 98 or 7 or I don't know. I think it came out around the same time as The Matrix, so it just got totally overlooked. But oh man, such a good movie. If you've never seen Equilibrium, folks, I recommend it, and make sure it's the one with Christian Bale, or it's not like Equalizer, the Denzel Washington movie. Yeah, I think you'll probably all be disappointed if you go watch that one instead. But Equilibrium's actually a good one. Nothing against Equalizer, but it's not as good as Equilibrium. That's what I'm trying to say here. Anywho, yeah, okay, so this song, their stage was really cool. Had like the fire and all that stuff explode. It was just very bombastic. The song was bombastic. There was so much going on. It was, it was like organized chaos because there was like sense to it. Like, you could follow it, you could understand what's happening, you could hear everything that's happening, but like it very easily could have just gone to just utter nonsense, just chaos, because there was a lot coming at you, music wise and vocals. Because not only is like the music like really hard and heavy, and you got symphonic elements going and just just stuff everywhere. And then you got Amber singing, sometimes multiple ways. She's growling, she's doing normal vocals, like her normal vocals, and then like the more higher operatic style. So you have all that going on, and then you got my boy Ralf Scheepers there, doing various stuff as well. Kind of doing, you know, every, it almost, it's just weird. It almost feels like this is like a jam set, not like a jam session per se, but like almost like a symphonic power metal version of like jazz. Like it just kind of sounds like everybody's just not necessarily like freestyling. Like everyone was given like some sort of a you know baseline of what you're supposed to do, or this is kind of how it's going to go and all that. But then everyone could like kind of interpret how they want, and kind of just play around with what they do, and almost like improvise here and there, because it just the song just had so many different sections and so many parts, and it kind of shifted at times, but it didn't feel proggy, but it's just hard for me to explain it. I don't know if y'all heard it too, but sometimes the music's really kind of going one way, and then, like I said, you got Amber singing her stuff, and then you got Ralph, singing his stuff, and it just was kind of wild. And you see the two of them kind of going together. She's like singing here, and he's over there just kind of doing his thing. I don't know. It was just pretty wild, but it all like somehow made a cohesive sound, which is quite admirable. But yeah, it's got one of those solid, strong choruses that's nice and melodic and kind of sticks with you. The chorus. One thing I'll say about the melody and the chorus, it was relatively basic, just like melody wise. I would say for like kind of symphonic metal, it kind of had that just like a safe kind of melody. But gets the job done. I think what really makes this song stand out is just the arrangement, the songwriting itself. Um, and again, especially musically, the way it's arranged, because it's just there's so much going on. There's a time I thought the song was ending, but then it kind of kept going. The whole intro part, kind of building up and stuff, and then she starts out with her growls, which she really showcased the growls in this song, and they're super solid because it was only very brief in the first single, but here, I mean, she really shows them off, and Ralph, did some really good, growl type vocals too. At that one part where they're both kind of really doing the gritty vocals and like getting like right up in there together, it was like I was afraid I wasn't able to withstand just the sheer power that the two of them were projecting, into my ears. And but I don't know, somehow I persisted, but it was a close call. But yeah, it was. I mean, that was just pure power. But yeah, and the music. I mean, the guitars were really great and heavy. Had really great riffs throughout. The drum work was amazing. The symphonic elements did a really good job also of just broadening the scope of the song, just making it bigger, larger than life, and adding some real bombast, and just the two voices together. I would have liked to have had a little bit more of like some Ralph solo time, just because I feel like if you weren't told that Ralf Scheepers was in this song and you weren't watching the video, um, I don't know. It's always hard to say once you already know, but I'm not sure if you would be able to tell that Ralf Scheepers was singing in the song, like that it's him. Just because there's so much noise with the music and then the two vocals, to be able to really distinguish that that's Ralf Scheepers going. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. Again, I feel like at times maybe he was drowned out just a smidge, which I know he was meant to kind of be a little bit more in the background, not as much in the forefront. There's a couple times, his voice was boosted in the mix a little bit, but a little bit more of like a solo time with him, just a little bit, just to really let him shine there. But still, knowing that he's in there, and then you can hear him, and especially there at the end, he's really doing the power metal scream shriek, as Sheepers does best. So yeah, I mean, that was just wild. Anywho, I think I talked about this song long enough, but it was just a wild one. The two of them together, just a dynamic duo to say the least. Really, really strong music, musicianship. Uh, yeah, the song really is larger than life. It's big, bombastic. It demands to be heard, and we heard it all right. Yeah, really great stuff. I'm really, really excited to for more and to see how the album shapes up. But this is 2 for 2 so far in my book. Two really, really great songs. Great way to start things off and to keep the excitement rolling. Yeah. Anywho, this one was just wild, wild stuff. Powerful. But yeah, I'll have to give it some more listens and really try to pick up a little bit more on the nuance there, because, like I said, there's just a lot going on. The solo was great. Just, yeah, so much to really dig in and dig in there with this song, with all the parts and the pieces. But anywho, that's what I got for y'all. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all thought of that one. Did that get your heart rate going? Yeah, but let me know what you thought of it. You excited for the album? You excited for more music? You excited for the direction that they're going? Let's talk about it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time, Ranger.